Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Morning Coffee Talk. Cheers. Really didn't have anything planned for this morning. I'm not exactly sure, but I think we'll talk about like how you talk to your children. All right, that's what we'll talk about this morning. So I have a lot of this too. I've become aware of it over the past few years after reading a lot of books and stuff. Like the way that we talk to our children is all messed up. A lot of the way that people do things with their children, me included, on a lot of things. I mean, I'm not perfect by any means, but for instance, like right here, like I've never, we'll talk about whooping your kids, for instance. I'm not saying there's certain situations where kids don't deserve discipline and things like that, but for instance, like say someone gets in a fight, right? They get in a fight with someone. Just a little food for thought here. They get in a fight at school, say they got in a fist fight or something. They get in trouble. They come home. You tell them, you shouldn't be fighting people. And then you bust their ass. You shouldn't be hitting anyone else. You shouldn't be touching anyone else, and then you whoop them. So you're telling them not to do what you're about to do to them. You see what I'm saying? Think about that. Just think about that. Because a lot of people do that. Don't touch them, and then you touch them. What do you mean? You're contradicting yourself, right? So that's a little food for thought there. This is just a couple things. This is just going to be a real quick morning coffee talk this morning. Just some stuff on my mind. Just what I thought about just a minute ago before I got on here. Also, like when you tell your kid, don't do that, that's bad. Don't do that, that's good, right? Well, they're putting in their head, well, I'm bad, I'm good, right? Because that's what kids think. Like that's how they think. So when you say, hey, don't do that, you're bad. You're bad for doing that. They think to themselves, I'm bad, and that they remember that. I'm telling you, kids remember everything. They remember these things. So I always try to say, is it bad? Is it good? I mean, because I might say it's bad, but somebody else might say it's good. You never know. So, I mean, it's all, but it's all balance, obviously, but it's a fine line when you're raising kids. It's tough. It is. It's simple, not easy, because I'm constantly thinking to myself, like, trying to be aware of what I'm saying to them, how I'm presenting myself to them, that when they're talking, am I truly listening? Am I truly listening to my kids? Am I really fully present? Or am I daydreaming? Is my mind wandering? Because, I mean, there's different levels to the listening. There's selective hearing. There's like where you're focused completely on, because there's different age groups. 3 and 4-year-old kids, they mumble a lot. They just talk and talk. So half of it's jibber jabber. So you got to be selective here. You got to kind of be listening, because there's certain things they're going to be saying that are important, and other things that are just blah, 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 right? So let's be aware, guys, especially if you're a father, or I guess even a mother on here, but it's mainly men on here. So if you're a father, think about those things. Be aware of that. Be aware of how you feel. Be aware of when you're getting worked up with your kids, like maybe try to take a step back and be like, all right, why am I feeling this? Because it's probably something from your childhood that's making you feel that way. Something that you've been through in the past. Whether you don't like something or you like it or you don't like it, I'm telling you, most people have PTSD or PTS, whatever you want to call it, post-traumatic stress from their childhood. Not working out the way they wanted. Your parents not being what you wanted, right? Exactly what you wanted. Because nobody's parents are perfect, right? Everybody's parents struggle. Everybody's not always the nicest person, I mean, we all have feelings and emotions, and we get frustrated. But we need to be more patient with our children, right? Because they're watching our every move. They're going to become what they see. My sons are going to become just like me. I know that. Because I became like my father, right? A lot of things he does, I do. Because I grew up like that. That's how I was raised. That's how I was conditioned, right? So think about that, guys. Because if you're a father, oh boy, the responsibility. But I'm so thankful for that responsibility. I am so thankful. I wake up every morning, and the first thing I do is I thank God for another day with my wife and my sons. First thing I do. And then I get to breathe another day, and then I'm here for them, and I get to try to be better than yesterday. Because they're counting on you. If you have kids, you have daughters, you have sons, they are counting on you. If you have a son, you need to teach him how to be a man. And you teach him that by how you act. It's not about the father you are, it's about the human you are. Don't you get it? It's about what you do every day, how you show compassion to others, if you hold door for other people, if you show respect to other people, right? If you have discipline, delayed gratification, all these things your kids watch. My sons watch me do laundry. They watch me vacuum at home, right? They watch me help their mom out. They watch me slap their mom on their ass, right? And they're like, I don't like it. They love it, though, because they know that their father loves their mother. Because that's what a kid wants more than anything, to know that their parents love each other. Look it up. Read a couple books on it. I'm telling you, it's a fact, Jack. That's why I take this stuff very seriously. Like I said, with the men's meetings, you watch the coffee talk from the other day, man. But this ain't no game to me. I'm all in on it. I hope you guys are too. But anyway, that's just a little food for thought this morning. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. If there's anything you want me to talk about, please let me know. And we can talk about it. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great Monday. Cheers. Love you guys. And as always, go get you some, baby.